Welcome you students. Again I come up with a question from beam and support. A cantilever beam is subjected to the following loads as shown in figure. So this is the picture given for us. Okay. So this is the cantilever. One of the end is fixed. Okay. A end is fixed and at the end B one of the force is there and it is free. 200 Newton force and it is free without any kind of support. Okay, at the point C and D there is a force. One is the inclined force 100 Newton and other at the D force also an inclined force which is 30 degree. Okay, fine, which is 50 Newton magnitude. So here to find cantilever beam is subject to the following loads as shown in figure. So we need to find the reaction force, unknown reaction at the support called a fixed support. Okay, so here we need to find the reaction and unknown force at the point A. Here all the forces are known, only the reaction force going to happen on the point A we need to find, so that we going to find. So here we will have the additional question. Okay, so unknown force at the fixed support we need to find it. Okay, fine. Solution. So first try to know what are the forces acting on this cantilever beam. Okay, so for that I'm going to just draw the free body diagram. So this is the point A and this is the point C and this is the point D and this is the point B. Okay, so each of the segments are with the measurements 4 centimeter, not the point, it's a not meter, it's a centimeter. So keep it in your mind. So when you are designating the units, so you must be careful about it. Okay, 4 centimeter, and then try to identify all the forces. At the point A it's a fixed support. Okay, at the point A it's a fixed support. At the point A it's a fixed support in the sense it does not allow the vertical force or horizontal movement or else a rotation, right? So there must be three reactions. Okay, three reactions. So here three reaction. One is vertical reaction at A and one is horizontal reaction at A and another one is called moment. Since it does not allow the rotation, three will be there. Along the vertical and horizontal, moment will be there. Moment about A. These are the three unknowns. These are the three unknowns we are going to find. Vertical force at A, horizontal force at A and moment about A. Okay, and next point C. Point C there is a inclined force which is 100 Newton which is moving in such a way so that partially horizontal and partially vertical. Since it is moving in such a way, I can say this force is horizontally moving towards left and vertically down. Can you agree it? Okay, so horizontally left and vertically down, and horizontally left. So designating this force, I can say 100 cos 30 degree for horizontal and 100 sin 30 degree for vertical. And in the D there is a inclined force which is acting from the down, okay, which is moving towards up, something like this. Okay, in this manner. So I can say partially horizontal and vertical. Horizontally I can say towards left, horizontally towards left and vertically towards up. Okay, horizontally towards left and vertically up. Okay, fine, this is all. So now designate the force for horizontal. I am going to write 15 cos 30 degree. With respect to the horizontal, the inclination is 30. So this angle will be 30 degree. Parallel angles are same, right? So 30 degree will be 30 degree. And here 15 sine 30 degree for the vertical one. When you come to the B point, there is a force which is vertical. So directly we can take as it is something like this. Vertical force which is 200 Newton. Okay. Keep remember all the forces. Next, we're going to find the unknown. Whenever you are coming across support and beam at equilibrium condition, we're going to solve it. Okay, so that means sum of horizontal force is equal to 0, sum of vertical force is equal to 0, and the moment about any point is equal to 0. Okay, so this is how we're going to do here. Okay, first step, sum of horizontal force which is equal to 0. This condition I going to apply. So when you're applying it, add all the horizontal forces. HA, which is a horizontal force, I directly going to take summation of H is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to HA, which is moving in the right side. We know the force horizontally right in the sense positive, left in the sense negative. Am I right? It's a negative. So here it is a positive, and then here we have a horizontal force 100 cos 30 degree, which is moving in left side, so it's a negative. And here 15 cos 30 degree, which is moving in left side, so which is minus sign, which carries a minus sign. Okay, so just try to simplify it. HA minus, if you add it, use your calculator to add it, you will get 216.5 for these two times. Then again simplify it, you will get HA, which is equal to 216. When you are taking to the next side, it will be positive 1. So here all the forces are given in Newton, so 216.5 Newton is the answer for HA. So two unknowns we need to find. One is VA and MA. Okay, so next step I going to apply sum of vertical force is equal to 0. Sum of vertical force is equal to 0. Add all the vertical forces. Okay, add all the vertical force in the sense here VA is there, 0, which is equal to VA. The force which is directing towards the upward is a positive and downward is a negative. So it is directed upward, so it is a positive. And 100 sine 30 degree, which is downward force, so which carries minus sign. And here 15 sine 30 degree, which is upward, so which is a positive sign. Okay, here 200 Newton, which is a downward force, so which is negative, downward 200. Okay, that's all. So just try to simplify it, just add all these terms, so that 0, which is equal to VA, you will get minus 175, minus 175. Just put it in your calculator, you will get the answer. So VA is equal to 175. When you are taking to the next side, it will be positive, right? So here the sign is Newton, it's a force. VA is found. The last one is moment about what? A. Okay, so for that applies take moment about A. So sum of moment about A, which is equal to 0. Okay, so here 0 is equal to, here we have at the point A we have moment, right? We have moment, a single moment is there since it is a fixed support. So moment we need to take moment about A, and see this moment is rotating in which direction? This direction, in the sense it's anti-clockwise direction, so it carries minus sign. So moment concern clockwise in the sense it's a positive, anti-clockwise in the sense it's a negative. Okay, clockwise it's a clockwise sign, it is a positive. Okay, and anti-clockwise in the sense it's a negative. Okay, sign concern moment clockwise positive and anti-clockwise negative. Keep it in your mind. Okay, And the next force, see, the force is acting on the point which is equal to 0, because there is no perpendicular distance. That means at the point A, VA force is acting, HA force is at 0. And if you want to try all the other force, any other force is 0, which doesn't have any perpendicular distance, just try to draw the horizontal line first. Horizontal line. If you draw a horizontal line, what are the forces are coming into the line? Which are the forces are just coinciding? Okay, so I can say this force is coinciding, right? Horizontal force. So this 100 cos 30, 100 cos 30 and 15 cos 30, which is horizontal and which is just coinciding. So these two forces also what 0 force. So it won't participate, and this won't participate, and this won't participate. Vertical line, if you put it, only this force is coming to the line. So all these forces doesn't have a perpendicular distance. Only 100 sine 30 and 15 sine 30 and 200 Newton has the perpendicular distance. First start with 100 sine 30 degree. So into its perpendicular distance, so perpendicular distance is nothing but 4 centimeters. So take 4. What about the sine? It is the point A, and the force is acting from the upside, right? So how it rotates? The beam rotates in the clockwise direction. It rotates something like this when the force at from the in the downwards, right? So the sine carries a positive value since it is a clockwise. And here comes the force is just acting upward, right? This 15 sine 30 degree, 15 sine 30 degree, which is acting upward. So how the beam rotates? It rotates in anti-clockwise direction, so which is minus the force into perpendicular distance. Its perpendicular distance is 4 plus 4. This is the perpendicular distance. Here too, this is A. So 4 plus 4, we get 8. Okay. And any other force? Yeah. 200 Newton is there. 200 Newton into its perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance from this end to this end. So 4, 4, 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4. So we get 12. What about the sine? How it rotates, clockwise or anti-clockwise? It is acting downwards, right? So it rotates in clockwise direction, just like this force 100 sine 30 degrees. So it is a positive sign. Okay, keep remember, if the force rotate the beam in the clockwise, so it's a positive. If the beam rotates in anti-clockwise direction about the taken moment point, then it is a negative sign. Okay, fine. So here comes minus MA. Just simplify all these forces, just put it in your calculator one by one. Just feed it in your calculator these 3 times and just identify what is the answer. I hope when you are calculating it, you will get plus 200. Okay, plus 200. So now the unknown is MA, right? Moment about A. So I'm going to take that value, so that when I take it to the next side, it will become positive. So MA is equal to 200. What about this sign? It's a moment in the sense force into distance. So its SI unit is Newton meter. And here all the distance have been mentioned in the centimeter. So you should not put meter, but we have to put centimeter. Since we didn't convert anything, just we need to specify in terms of centimeter. Okay, so this is the answer. All the unknown have been identified at the point A. Okay, so here result we can write HA is equal to 216.5 Newton, and VA, which is equal to 175 Newton, and moment about A, the coupled force or moment, which is Newton centimeter 200. Okay, so this is the answer. The unknown have been found. Okay, so this is how we need to solve the problem. I hope you understood. Thank you so much.